MP coming in. There's going to be an MP. No, Science was just flying around, not doing anything. Another stasis. Oh, catching his own arbiter in the process. Not only catching vultures, so C kind of like trying to run his forces around so he doesn't get them EMP'd. But he's still in a not. He's still overall not in a very good position. He's going to try to siege that 6 o'clock position. Still trying to do some damage. Thankfully for C is that he still has production. Mining-wise, he's not in a very good position because I only think he's mining for the mineral only. He's not managed to pick up that upper left-hand still. Still don't think he's mining anything there. But he still has his factories out there. He's still going to be able to produce troops. But economy-wise, he's in a very bad position. An overall very bad position. Also going to siege against that 6 o'clock. C's still not in a very good position either. He's lost most of his gateways. So he has an army out there, but he's not really going to be able to reinforce it at all. C still has some forces here at the upper right, C still has some forces inside of Freeze base. Also going to pick up the 12 o'clock position as well. This is quite a hectic, insane TVP here for you guys. But finally, Freeze is going to be able to clear this up without C doing any sort of damage to that tech. As soon as those forces got unstasis, they just killed stuff. So let's see. C finally going to try to go to the upper left-hand position, pick something up for himself. Free them all going to try to pick up the mineral only with a Nexus. There's still an arbiter hiding at the upper left-hand corner. Careful, guys. A bunch of gateways inside the lower right-hand position right now. And C's still done a very good job, still staying in this game. He's picked off that 6 o'clock position. Freemo are going to retake the 12 and the natural expo, so you can try to get the mining going. Unfortunately for C, at the very moment right now, he has absolutely zero mining going on. Absolutely zero mining. Nothing. So he has to go pick up that arbiter at the upper left-hand position so he can continue mining, safely pick up a new base. Our arbiter going to come in. EMP goes off on that, though. Oh, no. Still going to recall. I think I missed. Oh, it was a second arbiter in there or what? I don't know. What the hell was that? EMP the arbiter cleanly, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I think he had it, but still, yeah, still the recall went off. I think he might have had just a second arbiter clumped in there, but I'll go too sure. But Freak gonna manage to get a nice stasis off, nice recall off the upper left-hand position. Gonna be able to clear that position up before the command center manages to float down there. And still unfortunate for C has no mining. Free's still mining at the mineral only. Still gonna get some mining going at the natural expo. Also mining the lower right-hand position. Gonna be able to start mining at the 12 o'clock very soon. C right now still just getting gas intake. The only thing he's getting right now is gas. So you can see his factory is kind of lonely. Producing one tank from one factory there. I think it's the little bit he has left. But I think he finally managed to clear up that upper left-hand position right now. And that is his lifeline. That is his lifeline right now. Still going around, picking off this, setting himself up on this high ground outside that upper left-hand base. A lot of arbiters out there for free, but not much army, unfortunately. C, yeah, just going to plant tanks all around that. It's a lifeline right now. For C, meanwhile, he's just going to be able to plant down a bunch more gateways. He's going to have to get his gateway number up again. Get his gateway count up there so he can continue pumping an army. And he's just around and now just trying to keep up economically. There we go. Additional gateways coming up for him right now. But Free's in a stronger position economically, definitely. I think C has some more tanks out there, and I think one of the important factors still now for Free, especially with all the damage that's been done right now to him, he's not going to be able to get High Templar out there. He's not been utilizing High Templar at all, and I feel that's a mistake for him. He should have been able to utilize at least a few. Really would have helped him with those attacks, with that attack that went in and penetrated all the way into his main. See, going to be another recall probably going to come in at the upper left. And still not altogether quite sure with a recall because that EMP hit cleanly. I saw the shields go down, so I'm not altogether too sure. We're going to see what he actually manages against. Not arbiter going to come in there. Is it going to be an EMP? Oh, nice. Going to stasis the Science Vessel and the Goliath. And enough. Okay, not enough for a recall, so it's actually I think he actually got stasis there, but actually instead just gonna stasis a bunch of SCVs and tanks, so he's gonna be annoying, try to, instead of losing his troops, which at the moment he does not want to. He probably saw the amount of tanks down there. Instead he decided just to straight out, because he knows like, hey, if C gets mining up, that's gonna get him back into the game, so I just need to keep him away. Need to make sure that he can't reinforce that army. Need to make sure that C's in a position that if he loses his army on the ground, that's gonna be it. C is ahead. Okay, no upgrades, they're both 3-3. Weapons 3 at this point. But Free knows that if he just keeps C in a very bad economic position and clears up that entire army, he's going to be still in decent shape. But C's been doing a very good job this entire time of keeping in. I think at this point he needs to go out there and clear something up. Clear that 12 o'clock base yet again. Do some harassment because he really wants to make sure that Free cannot reestablish an army. And my eyes are kind of fluttering. funky. Starport still managing to produce some science vessels out there. Unfortunately for him, he's not had a very high science vessel count. Never mind him losing one at the 12 o'clock base, but he's not had a very large science vessel count. And at this point, he needs some science vessels out there to continue getting those EMPs out there, some defensive matrices too to help himself defend. Actually going to go out there with vultures towards that mineral only again, and just going to actually, with that force protecting, it's going to be a really good position overall. Still doing a good job of picking up some dragoons and such, just trying to lessen the army, to lessen the eventual hammer blow. I'm going to see whether C actually... Oh, God, I hate saying that. I'm going to see whether C going to actually try to siege at the 12 o'clock position. I'm not quite sure whether... I don't think actually Free has much to defend in that position. There's a lot of mines at the front. Oh, Zealot's going to come in right in there close. Oh, drag right into those tanks. Unfortunate for him, but some of the Dragoons going to be forced to push back. Going to use that barracks to spot to try to siege against those cannons so to get those off. Stasis on the science vessel so that Arbiter is going to basically be able to do what they want. Arbiter is going to be able to go out there. No Goliath to pick off those Arbiters, so they're probably just going to be able, despite their horrendous, there we go, horrendous, what the hell, despite their horrendous army, well, yeah, power, despite their horrendous power, they still, with enough numbers, they can still go out there and kill stuff. Vultures are going to go to the minute only yet again. Not really much to harass here. Going to be able to pick off that cannon without any trouble. Trouble. Can you tell it's late? And Chokak position still getting some cannons up there. So Free's still mining at the lower right hand position. Should be anyway. Mining at that 12 o'clock, although I don't think there's that much mining going on there. And C's still going out there being annoying with vultures and such. But he really needs to get an MP off. Is he going to be able to get an MP off? Is he going to be able to get an MP? Oh, Stasis on the tanks. Is it going to be... it's just going to be Stasis again? Or is it going to be a recall? What is he doing? Flying around with an Arbiter. Just doing a little dance. Not making any love, though. Just doing a little dance. Arbiter might actually go down. The Goliath gets to him. Another Stasis on tanks. So, wondering what he's doing there. Actually, just went in there, Stasis some tanks and a science vessel and did very little else. I'm not seeing a gigantic ground army moving in close or anything like that. Free really doesn't have much in regards to army. He's producing a lot of Zealots and a lot of Dragoons right now, trying to utilize the Arbiters he already has in the air. And C doesn't really have much production either, but he's utilizing his forces a lot better. Loses a lot of Vultures, unfortunately, but I think he's going to be able to produce some of those, but still trying to pick off some of those probes, trying to do some damages, trying to be annoying and trying to keep Free inside of it, closer to his own bases so he doesn't go out there and continue doing harassment. Still has some Vultures out there. Dude, just doing a very beautiful job of being overall very annoying. Go out there trying to annoy Free with those Vultures. Just hope he has enough back home to support just in case if Free decides, you know what, finally, sick of this stuff. Gonna go out there and try to do some damage. A lot of mines acting as a deterrent as a scout for Free, though. Still fully mined at the upper landing position, so he's supporting himself off of only one mining base, while Free has more than one. Still has some minerals here and there. Here and there. Still has a low right position. Free actually going to go for this. Going to be an EMP. Not quite sure whether caught the Arbiter or not. Caught a lot of those Dragoons. Stasis going to go off. It'll go 3 tanks. Not by the critical factor right there. Some Vultures coming in here. There are actually at the back. But Dragoons and Zealot going to be able to penetrate. Nothing to do here at the minute only, though. That upper left-hand position and the main are the 2 places that he wants to be. Some mines going off some tanks. You're going to CC. Yeah, actually, Free not gonna... Is he gonna push this or not? He might try to push this all the way to the main, but there's not really much going on here. He's gonna be able to clear up this position. Not really much in the way of defense. Here's some Goliaths and tanks. And a floating science facility. Yes, that's gonna save our lives. Tanks here at the back as well, so just slowly trying to whittle down this Dragoon army. They come in close. Not really much in the way of army, though. It's already whittled down quite a bit. Ooh! Dragoons melting. These tanks are gonna go down. But meanwhile, now C's gonna harass the 12 o'clock very nicely. So I don't think Free has... I think that upper lower right-hand position should be kind of depleted at this point. And I just don't think Free has enough forces to penetrate all the way to the main... Oh! Almost got a mine drag! Oh! The mine drag actually kills Zealots, and another mine goes off, and the tank actually dies before the mine drag manages to hit it. But I think C still managed to just keep that going just by keeping that upper left-hand alive. Yeah, no mining here for a while down here for Free. He's desperate for that 12 o'clock, which is being harassed like crazy. So C's getting himself back. This is insane TVP. It's 5 Dragoons inside of C's main right now. But one little move could take that entire thing, those entire things down. Yeah, Vultures could go in there and harass. Tanks going to be aggressive as well. They're just going to pick this off. 2 Dragoons still alive. That one single tank just getting a Vulture in there as well. Going to clear that entire thing up. And Free's lost a large part of his army. You're going to see C's still managed to do some production up there. Meanwhile, cleared up the Trocar position. Might want to pick that up for himself. slowly and carefully, and he's scanning around all over the place, trying to make sure whether Free Free does not have a hidden army somewhere. And there you see, Free's going to go for a final recall at the upper left position. He knows if he does critical damage to this position, it's going to be good. Gets those right into the middle of the tank line, but still tanks position to siege on top of the Vulture's coming in, and oh man, the Dragoons melting all over the place. Sciences will come in here, putting down a defensive matrix on that tank. Oh man, just before it went down, defensive matrix came up, still going to go down, and GG from Free before that happens. They'll lost the last of his troops, and with that, FC is going to stay in the game. An absolutely insane TVP there. So GG guys, wrenching out, assisting. Hope you enjoyed. Bringing you all the third set. That was all pretty much exactly what I told my girlfriend just a couple hours ago. Oh, God.